Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka the Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworms Fiercely Retrospective, where your worst nightmares live. With all the horrors that happen to the kids of Shadyside, you would think that once they overcome them, that it would be finished, over, sayonara, the end, something to forget. But like I said at the start, some horrors just don't know how to die. They adapt and find new ways to haunt them. This is the first sequel of the main series, Wrong Number 2. Okay, so a quick recap of the first book, aka spoilers. The woman screaming on the phone was the wife of Mr. Farberson, who killed his wife because he planned to take money he embezzled from his failing business with his mistress to a tropical island. Dina and Jay find the proof they need, but almost get killed when Mr. Farberson chases them up a tree with a chainsaw. Yeah, told you the climax was pretty good. Then the police arrive, Mr. Farberson gets arrested, and everyone gets a happy ending. Right? 1 year has passed, but for Dina and Jade, they are still having nightmares about that frightful night. Why do I keep reliving it again and again? Why do I keep putting myself back in the tree? It's called PTSD, honey, which I'm sure half the teens of Shadyside are suffering from right now. But enough about that. Let's talk about Jade's love life. She and Chuck have fallen in love during his stay at Shadyside, but now he's off at college, where she waits patiently till the day he comes back. But really, he's off in college and out here in Shadyside. Am I supposed to pine away for him? Or move on to the next boy? I can see it. She is a teenage girl after all. Hormones. I'm sure if she explained it to Chuck, he would understand and not have to worry about a thing. I mean, what Chuck doesn't know can't hurt him, right? Excuse me. Tickle in my throat. Suddenly, the phone rings. Dina answers it, only to hear a familiar saying. Who is this? Dina asked, her heart pounding. This is your wrong number, Jade. The deep voice rasped. Huh? My what? This is your wrong number. I'm coming to disconnect your line real soon. Dina fears that it's Mr. Farberson, especially when she gets a similar call at her place that night. But that's impossible! Farberson is in prison, locked up for life. He can't get out. He can't hurt us now. He can't! It's not like he escaped from prison and is now hunting the girls to get revenge for ruining his life. That would be impossible. The sheet of typing paper had a drawing pasted on it. A drawing of a chainsaw. Someone had splattered a red marker on the page to make it look as if blood dripped from the saw. The bright drops of blood led to stark black letters at the bottom of the page. Your turn next. See you on the 11 o'clock news. The cover is bland. It's the exact same as the first one, only without the sleazy nightwear. I don't find this cover scary at all. I like how there's a window in the foreground, making you feel you're viewing through the eyes of the prowler looking in, but it doesn't offer anything new to make you feel scared. It's just boring. Call waiting to kill! The book's premise, however, is something different. An established killer coming back to get revenge on the people who wronged him. That's something we haven't seen before and can offer many interesting avenues for scares. The big factor being whether the killer escaped or not. Sure, you could have called the police or prison to check if they are still there, but that would make too much sense. However, the book doesn't really do that. It's really two different stories where the first half is revealed to be basically pointless since it does nothing to develop the characters. It's used only so the characters can learn a particular detail about Farberson's house to get the kids to go back in the second act. And that's disappointing since you will guess the first act twist of the story fairly well and the second act twist is so obvious you couldn't believe the characters never made the connection. Some of the scares aren't bad. There's some cheesy teen drama when Chuck comes back to town, and the climax is just as crazy as the first, as well as bloodier. But it takes a long while for the book to get to the fun parts, and when you learn half of the scares were pointless, it just doesn't hold up to the first book. It's just blah. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Wrong Number 2? Till next time, have a scary day.